Welcome everybody. Thanks for coming. We're excited to be here this morning. 2010 Tow Show here at the Doubletree. Very excited to bring up our next guest. His name is Oren Boyle. He's from the Investors Group, and he's actually put together a special plan exclusive to the PTAO. What we're going to do now is bring Oren up, and he's going to talk a little bit about all the products and services that he can offer. So without further ado, Oren Boyle.
Thank you. Thank you, John.
Thanks, Oren.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for coming to the event. I'm going to give you a general outline right now of what we're going to be talking about this morning. We've got 4 planned presentations. The first one is going to give a general outline of what we're going to be putting on to the PTAO service platform. It's going to be an outline of all our products and services, and certainly there'll be an opportunity for us to talk after this event about some of your goals and some of your concerns. The second event that we're going to be talking about today, and that's going to be at 10 o'clock this morning, is financial planning for business owners. Really, what this event is going to be speaking about is utilizing your corporation to maximize financial planning strategies for both you and your family and your business. At 11 o'clock, we're going to hopefully keep those business owners in the room. We're going to be talking about group retirement and group insurance services. This is certainly open to everyone, but it's of special importance to HR people as well as obviously business owners. At 11:30 this morning, we're going to be introducing the Individual Enhanced Health and Dental Plan. This is a plan for our towers, their families, independent contractors, and we're going to go over those plans one by one in that session. Without further ado, I want to start our first presentation, which is the Provincial Towing Association Service Plan. We're going to be talking about a number of things this morning, and please, I'd like you to hold your questions to the end. So, again, my name is Oren Boyle. I'm with a company by the name of Investors Group Financial Services. We're one of the largest financial services companies in Canada. We've got over 80 years of experience servicing Canadians. What our goal is we provide comprehensive investment management expertise. We've been doing that for 80 years. Started out in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and we now have 400 offices across the country. We manage over $100 billion in client assets. We're also a member of the Power Financial Corporation. And some of our partner companies are Great West Life, Canada Life, London Life, some great names in Canadian investments and insurance. I'm going to talk a little bit more about our partners a little later on. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to start this presentation really by talking about some questions that most Canadians have in terms of their financial plan. I want to pose some questions. Are your investments suitable for your financial goals? Can you pay less tax? I'm sure we all agree that we can all pay less tax. Will you have enough income to retire and do the things that you want to do? Okay, can you retire when you want to? Okay, do you have the right type and amount of insurance? Okay, will your estate transfer efficiently and tax effectively to those you love? The last question I'd like to pose is, do you have control over your own income? These are some things that we're going to be addressing with each and every one of you when we have the opportunity to sit down and go over your goals and concerns. Some of the things that we're going to be talking about today and in meetings to come are the following. In our session at 11 o'clock, we're going to be talking about group retirement services and group insurance services. Utilizing and leveraging the size of the Provincial Towers Association, we would like to formulate a plan that can bring in all of the contractors, all of the business owners, all of the office staff. And again, this is a work in progress, and we look forward to working with you on this in the future. The group retirement plan is basically putting together a plan where we have reduced management fees because of the size of the membership in the plan. We're going to talk about those in upcoming seminars. Group insurance services. I know you've all had challenges in terms of insuring both yourselves and your employees. What we are going to be talking about is utilizing some of our partner companies such as Great West Life, Manulife, and Sun Life, and bringing you some small group coverage as well as independent individual insurance plans. The individual insurance planning, certainly for individuals, is going to be we'll have to sit down with each and every one of you to get individual coverage that you may or may not have right now. We can certainly sit down and revisit your own coverage and see if that coverage is suitable enough for you. Individual investment planning. Obviously, Investors Group has been doing this particular service since we started over 80 years ago, sitting down and talking to you about the standard things such as your retirement plan, but utilizing the new concepts and new government programs such as the tax-free savings account. Also, we're going to be talking a little bit about lending, banking, and cash management planning within the service plan. And again, these are other seminars and topics that we could spend an entire seminar talking about. The last thing that we're going to be talking about today is tax planning and estate planning, and those two come hand in hand. Tax planning on an annual basis is great, but when we talk about the tax efficiency of your estate and really passing on those assets to your beneficiaries tax effectively, again, it's important to do the planning now and setting up your estate now so it transfers tax effectively. So that's a general overview. So we'll talk briefly right now about group retirement services. Group retirement services is an amalgamation of three different companies: Great West Life, London Life, and Canada Life, all power financial companies. GRS administers a third of all defined contribution retirement savings plans nationally, while offering the support of a network of group retirement specialists. They're a leading provider of capital accumulation plans in Canada. They have over 17,000 plans administered, 1.2 million members, 23 billion in assets under management, and again, this includes everything from pension plans to deferred profit sharing plans, employee stock purchase plans, as well as group RSPs and TFSAs. Again, these can be done on an individual basis within your own company, starting at a member of 2. There has to be a plan sponsor, and that, of course, would be your individual company. We are, again, looking at having an association plan, but again, that's going to take a little bit more work, and I look forward to talking to the executive and the members and really garnering some interest in going forward with an association plan. The second thing that we're going to talk about is individual investment services. Again, as I said before, Investors Group started out with advising Canadians on their investments back more than 80 years ago now. We are the largest mutual fund company in Canada. Again, those funds, there's about 400 mutual funds that we have. We also have our partner funds. And again, we'll see some of the names in the next slide, names that I'm sure you're all comfortable with and that are familiar with you. We offer segregated funds. Segregated funds are mutual funds, but they're an insurance product. As business owners, you have a certain degree of liability. People can sue you. Again, segregated funds protect your family's assets because we can segregate them from your current portfolios and ensure that if you are sued, that your family is safe and that you do have assets available. Segregated funds also have a guaranteed component where, as we experienced over the past decade, we've had a lot of volatility and can ensure that a base amount stays in there, that you're not going to lose your principal. Again, manage asset programs for our higher net worth. We have an iProfile program that if you've got some money, we've got an opportunity for you to pay less in terms of management fees and those types of things. Tax advantage funds, we're going to be talking about corporate funds and utilizing those funds within your own portfolio. Obviously RSPs, RESPs, tax-free savings accounts, GICs, annuities, and we offer brokerage services, so if you have individual stocks, we can hold those. Again, as you see, great names both here in Canada and globally recognized names that we have J.P. Morgan, Beutel Goodman, Franklin Templeton, just to name a few. Again, we can talk about the suitability of those in your own portfolios once we've had an opportunity to sit down and talk. Banking and lending, mortgage, loans, lines of credit programs are available through Solutions Banking. We're going to be having a dedicated lending specialist for the PTA group. And again, we also offer checking, savings, credit cards. Simple questions like, do I pay my mortgage off right now? Do I invest? These are questions that a lot of people have, and we're going to take a look at that within the context of your own current financial situation, and we can advise you otherwise. We have a great new credit card that will, instead of giving you air miles, will give you points towards things like your child's education. So these are some things that I'm excited to talk to you about in the future. You can also go to the website for further details on that. Insurance services, group insurance services, small and large group coverage are going to be available through for groups as small as 2 people, and they're going to be serviced through a dedicated small group specialist. We also have the larger group, 35 plus people coverage. Planning will be available upon request, and we can take a look at your current coverage. We can give you quotes on, from competing firms, so on and so forth. We also have, again, individual family coverage, again, life coverage, disability, critical illness, long-term care, enhanced health and dental. Again, each one of these is worthy of a seminar on their own, and I'm more than happy to talk about these to you individually and the suitability of these particular products within your own portfolio. Tax planning. Employers, employees, and self-employed contractors all have unique tax considerations. Investors Group Financial Services, in conjunction with our dedicated tax team, will help PTO members maximize after-tax income through proper tax planning. The PTO members can have access to a complimentary and confidential tax consultation available through IG, and we will be offering a complimentary referral service which is available to all members for recommended accountants and tax lawyers across the province, depending on, again, what community you live in. Estate planning, through individual consultation. We will offer estate planning services through our dedicated estate planning team. A complementary estate needs analysis in conjunction with a wills and powers of attorney review will be available to all PTO members upon request. Although we don't